What's the chow Chinchow, Lanturn here, and welcome to the brand new main series LP on the channel. I love new LP day, I really do. It's one of my favourite things on the channel. Welcome to Pokémon Volt White 2 YES Locke. Yes, we're doing a YES Locke again. It is that time again. Now, the original person who invented the YES Locke, a good friend of mine, Chiptide, go and check him out. Link down in the description below. And of course, will be also a pinned comment as well for those mobile users, and maybe a card as well. I haven't quite decided on it because not many people use cards these days, but you know, the pinned comment system is actually a really, better system for mobile users. But anyway, go and check out the Chiptide. He is the inventor of the YES Locke. Now, what is a YES Locke, you may ask me? Well, a YES Locke is a version of a Nuzlocke where you have to say yes. We all know what a Nuzlocke is by now. If you don't, I don't know where you've been for the past couple of years, but, maybe you should stay there. The world has, changed a lot since you've, ventured into your cave, and now you're trying to come out of it. Anyway. So a Nuzlocke is a series of rules to make a Pokemon game harder or more fun or more, so you're more attached to your Pokemon that you play your adventures through with. So it contains 3 main rules. 1. I'm only allowed to catch 1 encounter per route, town, area or cave, and it has to be the first thing I see. 2. I have to nickname every Pokemon I get to strengthen my bonds with those Pokemon. And 3, most importantly, any Pokemon that faints inside or outside battle is legally considered dead and cannot be used again. It can be used until we get to a situation where the next one can be, where it can be swapped out. For example, if I have to finish a battle, then I can finish a battle. But I have to dump it in the PC as soon as it's technically possible for me to dump it. That is what I am going with, anyway. And the YES Locke on top of that adds the fact that I need to say yes to every yes-no question in this entire game. So if a Pokemon wants to learn a move, it's learning that move. If a Pokemon wants to, if you're asked whether you want to switch out, and the YES Locke does make sure that you have the switch battle style on, because you have to switch every time you're asked. It doesn't matter who you switch into, just means you have to switch every time you're asked as soon as you're physically possible for you to be asked. So that in a way, the YES Locke works well with switch training. So it's a really cool adventure, and I hope you guys enjoy our adventures here. Now, I will admit this game is randomized, but it's only randomized via a code, an action replay code, because, this is not a randomizer, because, this is Volt White. This is not, this is Drayanu's hardened version of White 2. This is Volt White 2. This is not White 2. And that's why it couldn't actually be randomized by an actual randomized ROM. In order to work with Drayanu's hack, I can't use a randomizer on it. But what I can do is randomize via an action replay code. So that's exactly what I have done. I've also done another thing, because there's another randomizer that is compatible with this game. It is the color randomizer. So I've not changed the color palette of any Pokemon. I've changed the color palette of our character. So that should be rather cool to deal with too. I'll show you that in a minute. So let's get started already. Howdy! Welcome to Pokémon Black 2 or Volt White 2. I am playing Volt White 2. You might be seeing Professor Juniper here, but this is Drayanu, aka Drayanu60, talking to you. Oh, I guess I have messed about. I guess I did mess about with the colour randomizer. Okay, never mind. I thought I just messed around with the trainer sprites, but no, I think I messed around with the colours too, accidentally. Whoops! It's okay though, it'll make it rather more fun. You probably know the basics of this hack. We're looking at new wild encounters, a more challenging game, and extra boosts to weaker Pokemon. among many other features. The Unova region is the same at its core, but you can experience it in a whole new way. As usual, the documentation is provided to every detailed aspect of the game. Be sure to use it if necessary. Otherwise, there's not too much else to say. I only hope that you enjoy Pokémon in its brand new style that makes Pokémon Black 2 or White 2 play well. It may be a more entertaining experience. Anyway, on with the game. Which gender will you be playing as? Now, as you guys know, we play as the female character here on this series because we, here on the channel, because we like to play as a character. It's not my adventures, it is our character's adventures through the Pokemon region. And of course, that means we need to bring our girl back. So it is time to bring in Joanne, and you can see from the sprite there that she has changed, that I have used the color randomizer to change her around a bit. So this is going to be a rather interesting game. I kind of hope you like that. So of course this is Joanne. Your name is Joanne? Well, my character's name is Joanne. I'm not Joanne, but my character's name is Joanne. So your name is Joanne. That's good to know. Could you tell me about your little friend, the older boy who lives nearby? Would you mind telling me his name? Okay. Now, the game wants me to call him Hugh, but I've got a better name for him. I mean, this is his this is his challenge, so it only seems right to nickname it after the person with versus in Season 2 of the YES Locke Versus. It's Chips! Chips, did I get that right? Yes, that is Chips. Joanne, you'll shortly be given a Pokemon, but you can use it however you like. Let's get into it. It's time to visit the fans' version of a Together Unova. That's sort of beautiful to see, despite the fact that we're only going to be seeing it today. Well, today and tomorrow. Well, yeah, today, because today is December. That's winter. When we actually start, when episode 2 comes out, that's January. That's a new year and a new season. That's spring. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. Oh, hi. Why, Ari of Juniper. It's been far too long. What can I do for you? Wow, a Pokédex for my child? Why, that's great. I think a journey would be a wonderful experience. What? She's already here? Oh, for Pete's sake, you never change, do you? Once you've decided on something, you just decide to get going. You don't even ask for permission. You just say, okay, this is happening, don't you? Bianca, right? A big green hat. Got it. Okay, no worries. Joanne, I'm home. It'd be a good time to save your game, honey. I don't want to save my game. I'm having fun. Mom! Yeah, so this is the Joanne sprite I'm going with for this, using the colour randomizer and everything. I think it actually looks rather good. I think I've done rather well to work with what the colour randomizer gives you, and I think it actually works out rather nicely. I think Joanne looks rather good here. So, you know, without character customization being a thing in these games, this is the best I can do. So, I'm happy with it. I hope you guys are too. So let's go and talk to our mum already. Do you know Aria Juniper? Do you know Professor Juniper? We wouldn't know her as Aria Juniper. We'd know her as Professor Juniper. Do you know Professor Juniper? She's famous. She's a famous Pokemon researcher. Actually, she's an old friend of mine. And she called me out of the blue today. For the first time in ages. This is out of the blue, but Joanne, do you want a Pokemon? Well, since this is a yes lock and this is a yes-no question, I have to answer this question, yes. Okay, step 1 complete. Also, that's kind of the important thing. You can't complete the game without actually having your Pokemon, so, you know, I guess you have to say yes in this situation. Even though this is a yes lock, I have to say yes to everything. Well then. Do you know what a Pokédex is? I mean, yeah, I do, actually. I knew you would. Isn't it amazing how it automatically records Pokemon you encounter? Yet another question. Do you want a Pokédex? Sure. Okay, step 2 complete. Joanne, your course of action has already been set for you. A girl named Bianca is here to meet you. She's Professor Juniper's assistant. I was simply told to look for a big green hat. That's right, you're going to look for Bianca. And when you get a Pokédex, you can have a Pokemon partner of your own. Your Crossnote Zebra is in your bag, right? Do you know how to open your bag? Yes, I know how to open my bag. The girl's name is Bianca. I was told to look for a big green hat. You've told me that already, Mum. She might be lost. This is her first time being here. So go and look for her. Alright. Hi, Joanne. Hey. Do you get a Pokemon yet? There aren't that many Pokemon trainers around here, so I'm getting quite bored. What's that? A person named Bianca is giving you a Pokemon? Really? Joanne, if you get a Pokemon, take really, really good care of it, okay? Yeah. Let's go and get your Pokemon. There's something I have to do. And to do it, I need someone that I can trust beside my Pokemon partner. A person I can trust. That's right, I'm talking about you. You seem like the sort... You've got good instincts. You head on home now. Okay, big brother. Bye-bye, Joanne. Bye-bye, Chips. Alright. Let's go and find that person named Bianca. Okie dokie. Let's go! Wait, why do you go Mario there? I don't know, it's just every time I hear let's go, I either do the let's go Eevee, let's go Pikachu thing, or, you know, I just go Mario and say, let's go! And it doesn't work in either situation here, so why I do that, I have no idea. Welcome, I am the key bearer. The keys I shall grant you, and then off I shall go. The last key may appear odd, but it does work. Easy mode unlocked. We will not be using this mode in the game. Because that sounds stupid. Why would I use easy mode? Easy mode can now be selected. Challenge mode. This is the mode we will be using for this series. Challenge mode can now be selected. Keys can be sent and received via infrared communications to unlock each other's certain settings and map locations. I do like how, in this game, Drayanu has said it, so you get these at the start of the game. So you can just literally set it up to work the way you want it to. We've got the tower key. So that unlocks White Forest or Black Tower. Black City, sorry. Huzzah! And now I shall depart. Please enjoy your challenges. And with that in mind, let us save our game rather quickly so we can actually activate challenge mode. Hopefully this will actually allow us to activate challenge mode. I've never actually played around with this before, so I have no idea whether this works or not. I may even need to start a new save, but we'll see. Let's restart the emulator and check it out. So part 1 of this series is just basically me sorting all these things out, so hopefully you guys are okay with that, because, you know, part 2 will be the official start to this series. Mode keys can be transferred by the Unova Link system. That's where I need to go, Unova Link. Key systems, set difficulty, challenge mode, wait. But I've locked it! Can I... Okay, this is okay, it's glitchy. Because I just received keys, and it's not allowing me to unlock the keys. So I guess I can't use the keys. Never mind. I guess we'll just go with normal mode then. Unless there's something I need to do in order to unlock the keys, because I can't figure it out. Because apparently I should have keys. But I don't have keys. Yeah, I don't I just got challenge key and I can't use it. So, I don't know, I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. I wanted this to be in challenge mode, but like, I guess that can't be done. Unless I'm doing something wrong and I need to start a new game, or something like that. I don't know. But either way, we'll continue on. Forget all that. And we'll just go with normal mode. Because apparently that doesn't work. Oh, I get it. The Outpost. Aspercia's most famous spot. I bet Bianca is waiting up there, just looking at the scenery. Come on, let's go and get your Pokemon already. Okie dokie. It's so pretty! Hey there, don't you agree? Oh, my name is Bianca. I'm an assistant to the Pokemon Professor, Professor Juniper. By the way, I'm looking for someone named Joanne. Are you that? Do you know someone named Joanne? Yes, I do. Wait, you're Joanne! Whoa, you're exactly like what I heard! Nice to meet you. I have a really important quest to ask you. Will you help us complete the Pokédex? Well, I have to say yes, but I mean, it won't really be complete by me because I'm doing a YES Locke. Oh wow, thanks. Your support will help Professor Juniper's research move forward. Anyway, completing the Pokédex is totally fun. Okay. Oh wait, I have to talk to you again to get my starter, don't I? Okay then. Ta-da! Here is your Pokemon that will be your partner. Actually, she's telling a lie there. These Pokemon will not be my partner. Because these Pokemon cannot be randomized by the code. So, what I will be doing is I will be taking these Pokemon through the very first rival battle, which we're about to have, and then we'll be using these Pokemon to catch my first encounter, which will actually be cashed in for these as my starter. Okay? That's how it's going to work. And then we'll also get an encounter for Route 1 as well. So in a way we get 2 Route 1 encounters. One is cashed in for our starter, and the other is our actual Route 1 encounter. So this doesn't really matter, but my favourite 5th gen starter is Tepig. I chose Tepig. My favourite 5th gen starter is Tepig, but it doesn't really matter because the fact is, basically, well, I'm cashing it in for an actual route encounter. Oh wow, you and Tepig are a perfect match, so Tepig will not show up on the layout. Because it's not actually my encounter. My actual encounter will show up on the layout when we catch it. If we catch it, that is. By the way, would you like to give your Pokemon a nickname? To choose... Well, I have to say yes, but I'm not going to give it a nickname. I'm just going to go to OK. Okay, gotcha. You decided not to give your Pokemon a nickname. Yeah. Because, again, this Pokemon is not legal. Now you've got your Pokemon, I'll give you this as an... I'll give you this too. A Pokedex. Yay, we got a Pokedex. You want to know what it does? A Pokedex is a high-tech device. It automatically records the Pokemon you encounter. So Professor Juniper wants you to carry it all around and see lots of places and meet all the Pokemon in the Unova region. Alright, cool. That's what I will do then. Hey, how long do you plan on keeping me waiting anyway? Oh, hey, what's that? So that's your partner, huh? That's great. My sister already said this, but take really, really good care of your Pokemon. Got it? Good. Hey, what's that you're holding there? It's a Pokedex. Please give me a Pokedex too. I want to get stronger. If I have a Pokedex, I can learn more about Pokemon. That'll make me tougher, right? Who are you again? I'm Chips. I'm gonna travel across the Unova region with my Pokemon partner in order to search for something very important. Well, okay. I don't really get it, but going on an adventure is always a good idea. Anyways, I just so happen to have another Pokedex with me. It looks like Pokemon distribution has really changed compared to the past 2 years. So the more the merrier, I guess. Well, it's actually only been a year since the, the Pokémon Volt, the Pokémon White YES Locke that we did last year, in January. Let's see how good my Pokemon are. Let's see how good of a trainer you are. I will use my Oshawott that I raised from an egg. Alright, let's do it. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Not really much has changed from the colour randomizer, Tepig's pink now. Whereas Oshawott is more of a royal blue and his Scalchop is a, is a sky blue along with his nose and everything. So that's pretty cool, actually. I like that. Now, hopefully, because we're playing Drayanu ROM hack, that means the AI should be less dumb, which means I might lose. Yeah, thought so. That was good enough for your first battle. Cool, I'm heading off. Get stronger. I will. Yeah, I was expecting to lose this first battle. The Pokemon on both sides did their best, but this little one's still weak. So battle with it to make it stronger. Alright. Let's get your Pokemon to feel better at the Pokemon Center. It's like the best place for Pokemon that get hurt in battles. Now, technically, I would have waited out here, but the fact is, you know, this we haven't started yet. The lock doesn't start till we get Pokeballs. And of course, in this situation, the lock doesn't start until I actually get a starter. So I can reset to, you know, I can save and reset before I get encounters to actually start this lock. I'm giving myself a chance to actually get something here and actually have a actually make it past episode 1, okay? The Pokemon Center is the same no matter where you go. Let's go inside. Okay, I'll show you around the Pokemon Center. This Pokemon Center heals your Pokemon for free. You should bring your Pokemon here anytime they are weak. I'll heal your Pokemon for you. Hand me your Pokeballs for a second. Here you go. Next, I'll explain the PC. This square thing over here is the PC, and it's free for anyone to use. You can deposit Pokemon inside it. You can also withdraw Pokemon from it. The next thing I need to show you is over here. This is the Pokemon Mart. Here you can buy and sell many different items. The Pokeballs that you use can be bought here, on the Pokemart. Hey, why don't I give you some Pokeballs? There's my Pokeballs. The lock officially starts now. Kind of. I actually still need to cash and get myself a starter. Next up, I'll show you how to use those Pokeballs. Follow me. Okie dokie. Oh, nice to meet you. You must be Bianca, right? Professor... so Joanne picked... Tepig then. Looking good. Oh, I almost forgot. Here, take these running shoes. Yay! They're a perfect fit. I'll read the instructions. Mum, I've told you this 1,000 times. Shoes do not have instructions! We go over this every LP. Well, every time I go to a past generation. Shoes do not have instructions. Hold the B button to run faster. Put the running shoes on and race to your heart's content. Now that you and Tepig can run anywhere you want. This is from me. Town map. Yay! Why are there two? Well, I want you to give one to my big brother. That's a good idea. Even if it is a single road to the ocean, having a town map is always nice. I mean, if you want to use a town map, all you need to know about the Unova you'll know all about the Unova region. Ah, you guys. Just watching you makes me kind of happy. Come on, we're heading for Route 19. I'll teach you how to catch a Pokemon. Alright. Bon voyage! And take Tepig and go and see many different Pokemon and with your own eyes. Alright, I will go and do that. But the fact is, you know, Tepig won't be joining us for a lot of this adventure. In fact, it will only be joining us for this episode. Hey Joanne, you can't go out. Oh! You have a Tepig. This is a going away gift for me. Don't be shy, take it. Hey, she gave me the bike. A bicycle makes it easier to get around the Pokemon region. Thanks. Come on, this way. This kind of reminds me of my first day out on Route 1. Okay, so this is how it works. The Pokédex fills up when you automatically meet a Pokemon. If you catch a Pokemon, more detailed information can be scanned and added to the Dex. I'll show you how to I'll show you how to catch a Pokemon, starting now. I don't know why I was having so much trouble with that. Maybe it's because I'm still ill. Oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't have messed around with this. Because Purloin looks awful, and so does Lilliput. Lillipup, they look awful in this. I should not have messed around with this. But I'm glad I did, because I think this adds... I think it adds to the series in a much more way than I wasn't expecting, so maybe it's a good thing that I messed around with the colour randomizer before we started this series. I hit my table, sorry about that. 1, 2, 3. Yay! She caught the Purloin. What a relief. I caught a Pokemon. Right. I'll go over the more important stuff. First, find a healthy Pokemon and to catch it. Then you need to remember this next bit. The best thing to do is to lower the HP of the Pokemon before you catch it. You can use moves to help you do that. Making it fall asleep or paralysing it will also make it easier to catch. You're going to deliver the town map to your friend, right? Continue straight this way and you'll head to Focusy Town. By now, go meet lots of Pokemon and catch lots of them, okay? Alright. Okay, so my first encounter is a Sentret. Now, Pokemon Volt White 2 and Pokemon Volt White 2 and Black 2 allow for more Pokemon to be encountered on Route 1 than the usual Pokemon in Unova. I think I'm going to allow this Sentret because, well, I got a crit. Okay, it's not my first encounter. Now, if I hold the L button and try and encounter a Pokemon, I should get something completely different. Yeah, see, I got a level 6 Caterpie. With Bug Bite as well, because, you know, Brayani makes Pokemon better. So I'm going to... and Struggle Bug. I'm going to try and catch this. I probably should have tried to catch the Sentret. But, you know, I got a crit. I got a crit again. Stop critting my mons. Stop critting them. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Yay! Caught the Caterpie. Okay, so my starter is cashed in for a Caterpie. I'm kind of annoyed about that, but sure, why not? I don't want to call you. I mean, I think I'm going to call you Hardy. After my good friend, well, my idol, Hardy Takeyoyo. You know, the reason why I started this channel, so Hardy. And so I got Hardy. So now let's run and heal Hardy so that we can actually catch our actual first encounter for Route 1, and then we'll end today's episode after that. Okay? That sounds like a good idea to me. So, let's do exactly that. So we're going to go and we're going to heal up, put Tepig in the box, and then we're going to use Hardy to catch our actual encounter for Route 1. Okay, so Tepig, we're all nicely healed. Tepig is going to someone's PC. Move. And here is Tepig going into the box. Okay, so now now this official challenge has started, and yes, we're using a Caterpie. Oh my god, this is going to be interesting. Now let me just check something. Hang on. Before we start this, let me check something. Yep, the randomizer code is enabled, so hopefully this will work this time. I'm going to hold the L button. And get a Pat Rat. Okay. Yeah, that's not as what I wanted, but sure, why not? Now, can I do anything to this thing without killing it? Because I'm 2 levels ahead of it. Don't kill it. Okay. I did nice damage. Get in the ball, please, Pat Rat. 1, 2, Lanturn Joe. Yay! We got a Pat Rat. Alright, cool. I'm going to call you Looker. Because you're always on the watch out for things, so I'm going to call you Looker. Okay, so on that note, I think we'll end today's episode here. Just want to check something, because those Pokemon didn't seem that random to me. Right. Okay, that makes it seem more random. Yeah, that's more random, so I need to hold L. So I need to hold this button. So on my joypad I need to hold this button before I start this series. Because I'm using my Xbox joypad for this series. Because my normal joypad is not working that well right now. I pressed the A button down too far, so basically it's sort of locked in. So I need to do something about that, sadly. But anyway, this is where I'm going to end off today's episode. Just want to try one more. Okay, Wooper. So they all start as evolutions, which is great because in my previous run-through, in my test run-throughs, I've been getting weird Pokemon here. But like, these are fine to start off with. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I am Lanturn Joe. Means a little Pokemon get to Lazar. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night! Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And of course, you can ring the bell and you'll be notified first when those videos come out. You can follow me on Twitter at Lanturn Joe, where you'll get news, thoughts, and opinions from me, Joe, and the rest of the Lanturn Nation. And of course, if you're a fan of this sort of thing, then you might like Power Zone Metal, a radio show presented by me and my brother Dan, aka the Gentleman of Metal. You can find out more information about that on powerzonemetal.uk. And of course, if you want to watch more videos, you can watch them by clicking in the top right and top left hand corner of this here end card. And of course, until next time, from me, Joe, and from the rest of the Lanturn Nation, we'll see you again.